That could fucking kill someone.
Hey!
That's pretty fucking gay! You recording there? It's not going up.
Are you snorting lettuce?
Fuck! Oh, it hurt. Why does it burn? It's on the lettuce.
It's lettuce, bro.
Yeah, hang on, let me crush it up.
Do a line of lettuce.
A line of lettuce. Let me open my bag and get a line of lettuce.
You've got lettuce drop back. Is it coming out your mouth?
What the fuck? I've never done that before. That was so weird. Oh my god.
You fucking creature.
Oh,
Do you feel enlightened?
I felt it at the back of my neck. Like it was here.
Do you feel enlightened?
I feel dead. My name is Blackjack. Oh, the pirates.
I'm just gonna I'll wear this for as long as my eyes get. Just tell your bitch to be quiet. We're filming.
Get my
Easy. Easy. Right, so guys, I want to kill myself.
Right, what is up, guys?
Welcome back to the Challenge Podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Jake just pissed in a McDonald's cup in my room,
Yep,
and then
that's
threw it
what's
out my window, and it's stuck on my roof.
The Mackey's cup was very warm, I must admit, and I had to go and pour it down the fucking bog. So
We fucked up.
yeah, we
No, the mic's there.
Bleep. Bleep.
Bleep.
You'll still be able to hear us, but it'll just be shit.
So as we were
You
saying,
look like a pizza delivery boy. Do you like Mackey's cup?
Yeah.
That was the one that I spat on you out of last week.
hey,
Continuity.
can you add like we'll add the thingy, the footage of the Mackey's cup outside to prove.
Yeah.
But it's because I couldn't get in the toilet, so I had to piss in the cup in your room.
Why couldn't you get in the toilet?
Because someone was in there shaving. Someone was doing something.
Someone was having a gangbang.
So
We've been told to start World War III. It's not going to happen. We're fine.
yeah, I don't think it will happen. To be quite honest with you.
We were going to do some research, so we sat down and we're like, right, let's see what's actually happening, so we don't just look like we're chatting shit. So we sat down and we watched a video and we were like, this is boring as fuck.
The fucking guy on it looked like he didn't even know what he was fucking doing. He was sat there like.
Sorry, I thought you were in a coma.
He was. He was sat there and he didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on.
This is filled with
Dog piss. My piss.
This has got off to a rough start.
I don't think I did do this last week. Get your Desperados. I'll get that. Down shitloads. Okay. Fuck. That burns my fucking throat.
Finish it.
Look, I don't like being told. We need to just not be told what to do. Like, instead of being told the genre, told an area. Not talk about World War III, but establish World War Three.
We're causing World War Three. How would you cause World War
How
Three?
would I cause World War Three? Well,
By the way, this is apple juice.
and this is piss.
Yeah, it's the Mackey's cup. Because I just downed my apple juice, it looks like I've been crying. My eyes have gone really red. My face is red anyway because I was blessed with acne. Right, your watch just reflected off the camera.
Did it? I got ice on my wrist.
I've
Oh,
got
shit, you can't resist.
Let me get.
Yeah, so if I was to start World War Three personally,
Right.
it would be a case of I'd probably kill someone like they did in World War One. But
Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah, Franz Ferdinand. Isn't that a band?
Yeah, there's a band called Franz Ferdinand,
Yeah.
but World War One was started because
Um,
of the Archduke of
Edinburgh. Oh no, Archduke of.
the
Essex.
Archduke. What?
Archduke
It's
of
fucking.
something.
Oh, where the fuck was he from?
Archduke of
Austria, something
Austria.
like that.
Austria.
Austria.
The Archduke of Austria. But if I was to start World War Three personally, I'd probably kill someone big like.
But it'd have to be like
Trump.
someone that's it'd have to be someone that's like loved by everyone. It's like Mary Berry.
Hmm.
Everyone in the UK loves Mary Berry. Wait, she's the Bake Off woman, isn't she?
I think so.
Bake Off woman.
The Bake Off. You ever seen Bake Off? Let us know.
Can't respond.
Yeah, no, the comments you did.
Oh, the first podcast also. So this cunt leaked it. So
I was excited.
basically, I edited it and I was like, right, I'll upload it so that you can watch it. And then I went to sleep and then I woke up and saw it on his story and saw that it had like 150 views or something. So we basically, the first podcast, it's got, I think, should I check now?
Check how much it's got.
I'll check on both channels.
'Cause-
So on the actual main channel, it currently has 60 views.
Hey.
But on
The other one, the
on my personal stream channel, on the unlisted videos, it has
there it is.
no, that's our video.
Oh shit!
That's on the channel. So on my unlisted videos, it has
Disappeared.
no, it's not. It's because it's
Done.
unlisted,
Done.
Jake.
It's done one.
It's because it's unlisted.
It's hiding. Like I'm Frank. She's
We're not
still
going back to
alive.
It has
Not having
205 on the unlisted video.
That's pretty fucking good. To
For
be
the
honest with
for
you.
the first upload, bear in mind we've done basically, well, we've not done any marketing. We literally just put it out on like.
But you put it on Twitter today.
I put it on Twitter today on my stream account, which I'm quite interested to see how the feedback comes from that because I'm a lot more
Well, I put that photo
nice.
on my Instagram, didn't I? About saying like we started it. Not saying like check it out, but we started it. And then I started getting a lot of messages saying like, "Oh, I've watched your podcast. It's fucking good. Like I do this, do that, enjoy this. I enjoyed this bit." And it was quite an ego boost, to be honest. with you,
Yeah.
because I'm not very confident when it comes to cameras.
Yep.
I'm not confident in talking. I'm not confident in whatever, and it was quite an ego boost because I was sat there and people were telling me, "Oh, when you talked about fucking I'm Frank," and when you talked about like
Pocket pussies.
the pocket pussies, and then you got that thing saying that the only thing that was bad was Donald Trump.
Yeah,
being
so
impeached.
of all the things someone said, the one thing I think you should take out was the bit about Donald Trump getting impeached, and I was
That's-
like, of all of it, that's
Of all
that's
the
the one bit you think should get taken out.
But it's like it made me so much of a fucking ego boost because I was like, what? I was like,
Yeah,
actually, people enjoy seeing.
people are actually enjoying it, which was really weird. Which is so you would have seen the new intro. I made that. I'm quite proud of it.
So I got a call late at night. This dickhead. Check this out, get your Snapchat right now. I was like, okay, sorted. So I checked it out, looked at it, was like, it's pretty fucking cool. And then the music that's behind it is the one that I found.
Which is
I can't remember what it's I can't remember what it's called, but I know what it's type. It's a fucking 13-year-old Bart Simpson depressed me.
yeah. It's like the XXX Tentacion
Yeah.
videos where it's just
But
Bart
it's
Simpson.
it's the music behind it.
We've also got a new
Addition.
addition to the. Do you wanna explain?
Okay, so the other day, my friend from Shrewsbury came down.
Shout out Hugo.
Shout out Hugo. And also shout out Lib, because Libby thought it was a good idea while I was bladdered to shave my fucking legs. Now I can't show them because wait, can I?
You can show your leg.
I'd have to I'll show you. Right, let me explain and then I'll show. So, I was really fucking bladdered, and
As usual.
yeah,
You're an alcoholic.
pisshead, you know, and I decided that it was a fucking good idea to lie back and just be like, you know what, live off the world, just fucking relax so I'm not sick. Lib grabs this, no fucking shaving cream or anything, just straight up starts shaving the fucking rips in my jeans.
Yep.
So I have patches on my leg where there's hair, no hair, hair, no hair, and it's fucking well.
It'll make it aerodynamic.
Yeah, but I went in the shower the next day and it fucking burned.
Aerodynamic. I should kill myself.
I think you know where that's going, don't you?
Whee!
We got another stream.
We've added quite a lot
Yeah, we have
in the past few days.
Right, so the result of the story is we have a razor with my leg hair on it. It's not been cleaned. It's just sitting
I'm just,
on the podium. So we'll put it like that.
and I don't know why. I just kind of took it.
We should next stream. Do you think that we should move it across a bit to see, so then you can see the objects? Not we won't do it now. We'll just
Yeah, we'll do it now.
Do you want to do it now?
Without flashing.
Yeah, without flashing. So.
You just nearly kicked me.
Right. So
There you go.
There's marks here. Hang on. There's marks here. Don't know if you can see it.
Did
on
you say it's
camera.
sensitive?
Not now. It's not sensitive now. There's hair here, and then there's no fucking hair, and then hair there, and then no fucking hair over my knees, and then on the other leg, on the other leg, there's no hair here. It's just fucking shaven. It's clean.
Clean
There is
shaven.
nothing to it. I feel like So yeah, that was that.
Very, very interesting.
It's
Interesting.
been, yeah, it's been a quite interesting week.
Another thing about ego boosts is when I went to a New Year's party and people that I have never spoken to in my life came up to me and said about pocket pussies and the cum rags.
Hey,
And apparently someone's mum was like next to her and they were like, "What are you watching in there?" And she was just like, "Don't worry about it, mum. Don't worry
speaking
about it."
mothers. I got my mum to watch the podcast.
Did you?
She's decided now that she's gonna watch the podcast. So, hi mum.
So now she knows about your pocket pussy.
Yeah, and that's why I said I can't show my dad. Because
Yeah,
my
but
dad.
now,
fucking-
now if you're getting shit with your mum, she's gonna be like, "Joe's got
No,
a
she
pocket
knows.
pussy."
She's all right. I've explained everything to her. She's all right. So it's
Hi,
all
Jake's mum.
good. Hi, mother.
I feel like we're being watched now. I feel like we have to.
Ah, fuck it. I'll flip my mum off. I'm joking, mother. I love you.
I'll beat him for you.
So, yeah, got my mum to watch it. My brother wants to watch it after the cat food scenario.
Has your mum watched it?
She's watched it yesterday, I think. She
What
said.
did she say?
She hasn't said any. Do you want me to ring her?
We get live on
Shall
the
I-
podcast.
Let's get a ringer. Let's ring her up.
Just put it on speaker and put it next to the mic. This could be the first chatting shit with.
Chatting shit with my mother.
But for like a
That's
minute.
if she picks up, that is.
Put it on speaker.
That is on speaker.
Put it closer.
Alright, we shall see. If she picks up, that is.
If she picks up, she loves you. If
She
she doesn't, she doesn't.
My mother loves me.
Welcome.
Oh, you're taking the piss.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Well, that's still pretty cool that your mum watched it.
Yeah, she thought it was pretty funny when I showed her the first like 5 minutes, and she was laughing, and she said it looks pretty good. And showed me that, and I said, all right, I'll send it to you over WhatsApp. Classic mother.
Mother app.
Yeah,
also,
mother app.
quick thing: the reason we don't have a second camera angle is because this dickhead forgot his camera charger.
My fault.
So third episode, we'll have it back, and we'll have an actual like light for it, so that we're not orange in one camera
And yeah.
and me looking nice and spotty in the
But
other.
to be quite honest with you, that charger, it's fucking. I don't even know where it is. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. I don't know where that charger is.
But you're gonna have to fucking find it.
I don't know where it is.
Otherwise, that's the last thing that your camera will ever be used for. Is the first 20 minutes of a podcast. That's the last thing your camera will ever. If someone you sell that,
someone will go on it and just look at the footage and be like,
what is going on here?
What the fuck is this?
Why are they talking about pocket pussies? Because they won't know it's been out on YouTube.
And then they might we might get some. Should we sell that camera?
No.
Then we'll get some views.
We'll buy the views. We'll buy views.
We'll buy views.
Nah, we're broke.
So we were thinking after last podcast whether we open a PO box. After the whole shit scenario where I was talking about opening shit, we've decided whether we're gonna open a podcast and open some of.
Open a podcast.
Open a fucking
PO box.
Oh my god, my
A
brain just
BO
went
box.
dead.
Open a BO box.
Yeah, send us your
Shit.
no.
Send us your shit.
Send us your smells, like just shit in a box and just.
Why's my printer just come on?
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
What the fuck? Is it printing something? What is going on? Oh, it's been. Oh, it's. We've got a guest. There is a guest.
Guess who's on to the second season of You?
You're on the podcast, my love.
Am I?
Yeah. Say hello to everyone.
Language, PJ.
No.
PJ, fuck off. We're not a tea bag.
Yeah, just don't say the the N word, the big nonce word.
What?
Fuck. Yeah. So we're just talking about us opening a PO box. What do you think?
What's that again?
Like a mailbox.
It's like a post office box.
Yeah. So people send us shit and we just open it.
I just get it delivered to your house.
Because then everyone knows where we live.
Oh well.
Yeah, we'll just get a fucking SWAT raid on our house.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think it'll be pretty funny.
Having a SWAT raid.
Wait, a PO box. You have it delivered to the post office and then you just go and get it.
Yeah.
And then-
Fair enough.
Fair as snuff.
So you, like, as in the.
Me?
I've not watched it.
If you don't watch you,
I've not watched it.
it's very good. It is
What are
very
you
good.
playing at, Lucas?
Ain't it, Lucas? What did you think of the
Libby
first
looks
season?
like H. For everyone that knows Lib, you'll enjoy that one. Should we bait her out? Should I put a picture up? If she's gonna be coming on it eventually,
Yeah, I guess so.
should I? When I edit this, I'll put a picture up.
We'll have to find a photo.
I've got one. I have the one that I took in college,
Oh!
where it's the picture of her with the H next to her. Libby's getting baited out. She looks like H. Everyone in the comments, I want you to agree or disagree. Let me know whether she looks like H. We'll put a picture up like. Fuck
That
off.
mother is here now.
Oh, you must.
Hello, mother.
Alright.
Welcome to the podcast. You're on live now. What did you think of the first episode?
I haven't watched it yet.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I just picked you up. I just picked you up saying that you had. Fuck's sake.
I've not watched it yet. I watched some of it, I've not watched the rest.
What did you think of the bit that I showed you then?
I thought it was very good.
There you go, see?
We've got a fan.
My mother's our first fan.
A fan for life. Does she know about the pocket pussy?
Yeah, she knows what I've told her about.
What do you think about Jake's pocket pussy then?
Well, technically I've not actually seen it. I don't really want to see it.
It's alright, it's alright. You can express yourself right now.
But yeah, needs must.
You just got rinsed by your mother.
Needs must. Well, say hello to all the viewers then, Maud.
Hi.
There you go. Right, we'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Alright, take care. Bye.
Needs must.
Needs more.
See, second episode. We basically got like. Have you ever seen those like Christian live streams where they let people phone in?
Oh,
Do you know which ones I
yeah.
mean? We should
Open up a
open up
the chatting shit phone line.
the chatting shit phone line, get special guests, and just mute everyone that says the N word.
Everyone that says the N word just like, no. Sorry, love. You can't.
That's ones we can't stream. Who's calling you now? Pick up and tell it fuck off. Fuck off, Lib.
I've got 3 words.
Go on.
Fuck you, Luke.
Fuck.
That's not getting cut. That's staying for the. Just turn my Xbox on.
Right,
where the fuck were we? We've just had 2
We've
guest
just
calls.
lost
What
the
were we talking about? We're talking about PO Box.
yeah, so the
I
PO
think we
box.
could do that. We'll do that later down the line though, because I don't
Well, I
know.
just want to know about ideas of like what people thinking we should like selections of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how you have some people open things from Japan, open things from.
We'll open shit from Indonesia.
Yeah, like if you send us something from.
No shit. Just specifically shit.
Yeah, just specific shit. Just don't just send us shit.
Don't wait. What? I thought we were making it so people would send us feces. I mean,
Oh.
you did just piss in my room.
Yeah, man, it's shit in your room.
Yeah.
No. No,
Right.
but like genuinely, you got different selections of it though, because some people open shit from.
It's like
Japan.
a Cadbury selection box.
Yeah, so I want to know what people are thinking we should specify on when it opens stuff. So, like, if it's chatting shit, people could send us things that we could put on the podium.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
So,
On the podium, which is just a printer.
printer that turns itself
Or we
on.
like put shit here. Do
Yeah,
you know
we
what
could
would
have,
be
like,
fucking
things-
cool? Do you know what would be really
Fan
fucking
fiction.
cool?
Fan
If we got a
fiction.
neon chatting shit sign
That would be pretty cool.
that goes right there.
That would be pretty cool.
So if there's any rich cunts watching,
Send us a neon chatting shit sign.
yeah, that would you know what? Next time I get paid, I might do that.
I
That'd
think
be
that's
fucking cool. Memorabilia.
So we spoke about Christmas last time we were here.
I've got New Year's.
How's your New Year's been?
So it was all right. I went to a New Year's party. I got very drunk very quickly. Basically, with me, I'm a lightweight on alcohol. Like, I can have like basically whenever I go to the pub, I need £6. I get 2 Coors Lights. I'm done. Like, and I'm done. But my friend Leah, basically was like she brought Bombay Sapphire, which is she was like, oh, I wanted something that's like more than like 20%, and it's like 40%. And we were just drinking Bombay Sapphire and lemonade, and it was lovely, tasty, whatever. But then she had a cigarette.
Ooh.
A cigarette.
Yeah.
That's a cigarette. And she said she was feeling a little bit quaint, a little bit
I've
queasy.
just locked on to what you were saying.
Yes. She
It
was-
took me a second, but I got that.
yeah, she was feeling a little bit quaint, a little bit queasy. So we went to the bathroom.
Well, cigarettes do
Now-
get you when you drink.
Yep. Now I'm gonna bait out one of our friends, Harry,
Oh.
because as we were in the bathroom, so my friend Harry wadded. His parents worked really hard. They've got a lovely house. It's fucking beautiful. They've got a Dalek. They've got a
no,
life-size
yeah, I saw
Dalek you can get
I saw
inside.
it.
I might put a video in of me inside the Dalek. So we went into his bathroom. Bear in mind, his mum and dad are home and he's having a New Year's party, but they let him have it, whatever. So we were in Harry's bathroom, and I was like, right, just sit next to the toilet in case you need to, chuck up. And then I looked in the toilet, and I was like, what's in there? Pubes. His pubes were just, he'd not flushed them. They were just in the water, all around the bowl.
Oh.
And then she was like, I'm not going near that, lift up the seat. So I lifted up the seat. Pubes underneath the seat.
Oh, the fuck! It was like a hairy seat. A hairy toilet seat.
A hairy toilet seat. That's exactly what it was. So I'm Harry. I'm sorry for baiting you out, but
Don't shave your pubes on the bog.
or do it and flush it. Just flush your pubes.
Clean.
Note
the
to
fucking-
self.
Clean the
flush your
toilet
pubes.
seat.
Clean the toilet seat.
Clean the toilet seat.
I'm trying to think of anything else that happened. There was a few people that weren't quite with it.
Oh.
Having the
What the fuck is going on?
The printer's just like been possessed. I'm turning it off. Yeah, shut down, you bitch. So there's people having the usual deep, unsober chats. That's where
Yeah.
we'll leave that. But there's nothing crazy that happened.
Was it a good New Year's?
Yeah, it was good. Although it was quite funny because we had to do the New Year's countdown like 3 times. Like, so they did the countdown because obviously it was on TV, and then obviously everyone went for like the New Year's kiss, and like everyone was getting off, and then after it, everyone was just like, "Oh wait, 10." So then all the couples were just like,
What the fuck?
"Oh, we've already done it now. Now we look stupid."
Well, where I was at work on New Year's Eve.
He's a prostitute.
Yeah, corner working. You know, got to give a bit of New Year's resolutions.
What, are you gonna start sucking dick or stop? You're gonna stop or start sucking dick?
But I was at work and everyone was about to do the countdown at the end because they let me off work halfway through because a load of mates came and they thought, oh, fuck it, so just go and chill out, have a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
So everyone was about to do the countdown. I look at my clock. My clock's Big Ben time. I look at the clock. Someone goes 10, 9, all the way to 1. I goes, Happy New Year, woo! It's already 10 seconds too late. So all the fireworks just went off 10 seconds after it was already midnight. And everyone's still stood there like,
Bit late.
it's a bit fucking, all these fireworks are going off over there. And then my ours just went off and everyone was looking around like.
Do you know what you could have said? You could have said, "Sorry, we missed it. I've not checked me watch since last year." Are you going?
I was standing in the corner for a minute.
You're not allowed to stand in the corner.
Playing with your ring.
No, you're not. My ring's over here. Come get it. I'm trying. So New Year's. That New Year's was quite. It was
an
good.
eventful day. Yeah,
It's the first time I've ever been out for New Year's.
Well, normally
it's
I
quite
don't really do anything New Year's. I did something last year. The year before that I didn't.
Yeah.
The year before that I didn't. And then the year before that I was.
Baptized.
Yeah, I was born.
I was born like 3 years ago.
Yeah, birthday's on.
You do age quick, Alex.
Thank you.
Die. So one of the things we've been asked to discuss: what porn categories would you
Oh.
act in, and
Okay.
how much would you have to get paid?
Well, it depends on what category. So obviously,
Well, what's one
You've
that
got
you
the
wouldn't do?
classic.
What's one that you wouldn't do?
can't do lesbian.
Well, of the ones that you could do,
What ones I wouldn't do?
yeah, that you could though.
Gay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
What if there was money involved?
No.
No,
No. Not,
just-
no, not about
just not for you.
that. Nah.
Not for you.
Maybe for you, the rainbow.
I got a funny story. So basically, I've got a rainbow wristband. Basically, me and my friends, we went to Pride.
I went Pride.
It was the day before Leeds Festival. I've not spoken about Leeds. It was the day before Leeds Festival. And it's safe to say we were a bit fucked.
bit,
A little bit.
only a little bit.
To the point where we invaded
Sucked off men.
we invaded the parade. So we were watching it, and we were invading the parade, and we just went fuck it and just ran in.
Oh,
What we didn't clock is that where we ran into at this part of the parade was the child line bit. So we ran in. It was me, my friend Charlotte, my friend Cameron, my mate James, and my friend Holly, off the top of my head. And we ran in, and we were in the child line bit, and it took us about 5 minutes to realise that we were in the child line bit. Bear in mind, these kids are all in like the same
Yeah,
clothes, and we're
yeah.
just there like
Raving along.
just raving. Like I said, we were a bit fucked. So we were like, shit, we're in the child line bit. Let's like push ahead a bit so we get out of this bit so it's less embarrassing. Then we ended up in, I think it was the Navy. So everyone's in navy
Oh, yeah,
outfits,
and you're
navy
just stood there,
uniforms.
like-
We're just stood there, like going at it. Like it was a bit crazy. I'll try and throw up a few photos if I can find them. So we were going at it, and then we ended up going into like the backstage bit,
Backstage.
and like getting photos with all the people that were in the parade. I really do not know how we didn't get pulled out of it, because
Gay pride.
we didn't fit in
Gay
whatsoever.
pride, everyone's accepted.
No, but the whole point is it's a parade. We just invaded the parade and we just went along with it. We obviously were not supposed to be there, and they just kind of just let it happen.
I don't think they really would bother though, would they?
Well, I mean, you think they would, because like the shit that's happened before at like parades where it's like kicked off. We could have been anyone, and we
Yeah, I
literally
guess
just
so.
ran in,
Well,
and we're like, "Hey, we're in the parade. Let's go!"
if you would have ran in with a backpack, I would have been very worried.
Backpack.
Backpack. Boom.
Pushing the line again.
Pushing the line.
Pushing the line.
That's what I used to do in school. Pushing the line with a backpack and explode.
Fun. So the day after Pride was Leeds Festival, 2019, and so obviously we had a few hours basically to recover to go to Leeds. I only went for the Sunday this year, but next year I'm doing the 5 days. Are you coming? Should we do a
Indeed,
podcast?
I am actually.
Should we do a
That would be
podcast
pretty
in
funny.
Leeds?
That would be pretty cool.
We'll have to work that out.
That would be pretty cool, to be honest with you.
Podcast in Leeds.
Podcast and Leeds. Stay tuned. Might happen. Saturday.
Just because we're tired.
Yeah.
So there was there's quite a few things that happened at Leeds. So like I was sober for the entire day. Like I'd not drank, I'd not done anything. Completely sober. And at the start of the day, there was a band called Boston Manor. Now, if from the UK, you might have seen Boston Manor. They know how to make a pit, and I think they were in the BBC Radio 1 Extra tent, which is a massive fuck off. Oh, I thought you were just gonna hug me. I thought you were just going in for a hug. So it's a massive fuck off tent. I'm having one. So a massive fuck off tent, and they do this thing.
Hang on, hang on. Pause your story.
That didn't work. Like 6 of them came up.
Yeah, and that one was the one that came up. Check footage.
Anyway,
Right, carry on.
so it's a big massive tent. You hold the ashtray. I thought you were gonna make a joke. You've already done it now. Just by your eyes, you've made the joke. So it's a massive tent, and they do a thing called, I believe it's the Wall of Death, something like that. No, it's not the Wall of Death. Basically, the lead singer gets in the middle, and there's a big circle, like a gap of the crowd, and you just kind of like sprint round, and it's crazy. Now, there was a plastic bottle on the floor, and I slipped on the plastic bottle. Bear in mind, there's thousands of people in this tent. I got trampled. Like, I was literally, I had blood all down the back of my head, coming out my ears. I don't have it anymore, but I had my cartilage piercing, like one that went across. Both of that, like both ends of it, were just pouring out with blood.
Nice.
I was absolutely fucked. Now, in my eyes, that was a great fucking that was a great time. However, later on in the day, I think it was AJ Tracy. It's not my kind of music. Each to their own. It's just not mine. And at Leeds this year, it had to be like 30, 35 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm
it was
definitely
fucking
exaggerating,
warm.
but it was scorching
It
the
was
entire
fucking
day.
warm.
So I'd not drank, no alcohol, no nothing in my system. I was just drinking water, and I got to AJ Tracy, and we were waiting there. I was with my group of friends, and basically I was like, literally, he just came on, and I was like, I need to go. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So I started walking back, and it's for anyone that's been to Leeds, there's like 3 water stations in the entirety of it.
Yeah.
It's it is not good enough for how big it is. So I was trying to find one, but then there was like massive queue. So I was like, right, fuck it, I'll go find like an ice cream van
I'm
and just
just going
get
to
a
drink
drink.
my own piss.
I was like, fuck it, I'll go find an ice cream van or something. And I got back to like the entrance, and there's like a rave tent, and all I remember is I was waiting in the queue for the ice cream van, and then I just blacked out,
And you don't.
and I woke up an hour later next to one of the tents, just like that, No one had come near me. No one had been like, "Hey, you're right, mate. You're right, mate." Been there for like an hour. So I texted my friends and I was like, I just passed out. Like, where are you? And they were like, "Oh, we're over near where there's some food." They were selling fucking like Sunday roasts in a
little tray thing.
Toad in the hole.
Oh yeah,
What do you call it?
The
Thing.
I get
Yorkshire
what
pudding.
the
Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
They were selling like Sunday roast and Yorkshire pudding, which I was like, that's a bit fucking weird. It's like 35 degrees.
Well, you gotta get Sunday roast.
It was a Sunday, to be fair. So like, oh, we're over where the food is. So I went back over, and one of the things they said to me, and it stands out this day as one of the most hilarious things that was said. You should have seen the pits at AJ Tracy. And the first thing that popped into my head was just a picture, like a still frame of girls just going like. And then I had flashbacks to the moment when you run into the pit at Boston Manor with your Doc Martens on, high as you can go, ready to kick someone in the face. And that sticks out to me as just a hilarious comment.
It's fucked.
Like I said, no shade to anyone that likes that kind of music, but it's not my kind of music. It was just hilarious that they thought it would compare whatsoever.
Bit off topic, but are you talking about Yorkshire puds and thingies? Oh my god, that is a big fuck off. If you had a Sunday roast, what would you have?
A Sunday roast.
Yeah, but like, would you have
One thing that my family does that I can't
Pork,
stand: cold
beef.
chicken.
cold chicken?
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyone else, if you have like a Sunday dinner, do you have cold chicken? Because I don't know whether it's just my family.
I don't have cold
They
chicken.
have cold chicken, and it really pisses me off.
I've had cold chicken before, but I don't have it like if you have it as Sunday roast. But if I had to have a Sunday roast, I'd have probably a beef. To be honest with you, big beef.
Beef curtains.
Go beef for your fucking beef in that bastard.
What was it? Who was it we were talking about the other day?
Oh,
The notorious B.I.G. John. He'd have beef.
B.I.G. John would have beef.
Why is it ashing so big?
Because it's from.
One stop.
Why is it ashing so big?
Shut up. See, that's one of the jokes that you can interpret yourself. It could be a joke about Ashen. Who's Ashen? Oh, it's a game. It's a game.
I thought it was Anthem.
No, Anthem's a game, but Ashen's a game as well.
Ashen.
Ashen.
Ashen me asshole. Oh, Ashen me asshole. Oh, God, Ashen me asshole.
Why are you talking like from Newcastle? You're right, lads. It's True Jody here. I'm from Newcastle.
It's currently 16:18 Sunday afternoon, and I've got Ashen me asshole.
7:32 in the Big Brother house. I don't know what you want. Probably like Courtney Light.
It's 7:15 in the jungle.
It's 7:15 in the jungle. I'm a Celebrity was shit.
I'm a Celebrity was shit.
The first time Jake met my mum, he came round and we watched people eat like kangaroo bollocks.
The final. So
Yeah, it was the final. Watch people eat kangaroo bollocks and
it was beautiful.
quite.
Would you eat kangaroo bollocks?
No.
Would you eat kangaroo bollocks?
There's a thing in Manchester when you can sign up and it's like you do some of the trials. I'm assuming that you'll like there's eating trials and that there.
Eating.
So for everyone,
Camel balls.
I'm sorry, but there's so many people that are like, I could do that. No, they fucking couldn't.
Do you remember camel balls?
Camel balls?
Do you not remember camel balls? The fucking sweets that you get from the corner shop.
Oh yeah.
Like 10p.
Yep.
They were fucking sick, and you bite them, and then all the jelly inside comes out, and it's like, and then you think actually I'm eating camel bollocks here, and then they brought bull's testicles out or something, and I was just like, nah, I'm good.
Bull's testicles.
Yeah,
They weren't sweets. They were just bull's testicles.
They were just there. They just decided that at the end of the day they were just going to put bull testicles in the shop.
Bull semen. I mean, it's in that taurine. Let's go. It's artificial.
Taurine actually, it isn't proper.
Yeah, it's artificial.
It's artificial bull semen.
Which
So-
why would you make artificial bull semen?
Oh, it's like Steads.
Is it? You don't drink Monster and just go wee. You drink
do.
Monster and go, shut the fuck up, Kyle. Shut the fuck up. I'm a Chad.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. Look at my keyboard
I
warrior.
drink Rockstar.
You're a pussy.
Rockstar's
You can't
class.
afford to pay that £1 instead of the 99p.
That extra 1p always gets me.
My financial goal is when I'm stable is when I can go into a shop and buy a Red Bull, like the big cans of Red Bull, without checking my bank balance. That's when I'm financially stable.
Well, I'm 18 and I still get fucking asked if I'm 16 to get a fucking Red Bull. and it pisses me off because I walk into the shop and I'm just like, I want a Red Bull or I want a fucking Monster or a Rockstar or whatever.
So you don't even
And
go
I
and
go
pick
to-
it up. You go to
No.
the till and you're like, get me a Red Bull.
No, I just go and pick it up and I'll go to the till and I'll be like, right, okay, and then they'll look at me dead in the eyes and they'll go, got ID? Like,
Never do.
you've seen me in here buying booze before, and they just look at me and they're like, "Can you see some ID?" Fuck's sake, Britain!
Britain.
Fuck's sake, Britain!
It is a bit weird that you have to be 16 to buy any drinks. There was my dad was telling me this the other day. There was some anti-acne pills that made kids kill themselves.
Why?
No fucking clue.
Maybe it was
I'm assuming it was like the drugs that were in it. But
anti-acne's anti.
Zanti's like a party town. Do you mean Zans?
No, anti-acne's anti.
But
It's called Zanti.
Zanti's like a party place though.
So Zanti is the anti of anti-anxiety.
Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Anyway, we glossed over it. Right, porn categories.
So
right.
porn categories.
So you wouldn't do gay.
So no.
Would
no
you
gay.
do?
The guy in the shop was saying nugget.
Yeah, would you do nugget porn? Shout out to Kane. Kane, big fan of nugget porn.
Loves his nugget porn.
Would you do nugget porn?
It depends, because it's like, do you remember those little clown things that you had at like, and then you hit it and it comes back up at you? And they're
Like a
just
Jack in the Box?
No, it's just like it's a big full life-size thing of a
Oh,
clown,
like a yeah,
and you
yeah,
hit
yeah.
it and it comes
So it's
back.
kind of like
and
a
it comes
punching
back
bag,
up.
but I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
It'd be like that.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, because you'd be fucking it and it'd be like rocking.
It's a human.
Whatever it is.
It's a human. They.
It's a nugget. It's an object.
You can't objectify.
McDonald's. Shout
Would
out
you would you do a porno in McDonald's?
Yeah, to be honest with you.
How much? A Big Mac.
2 99p chicken burgers.
No, p chicken, but one
Two.
chicken mayos. Okay, right.
Mm.
Oh, do you know what bangs?
What?
The mini chicken fillets from KFC. I've got a video of my mum and she got confused and she went to the drive-through bit and she said mini ficking chillets.
Mini fucking chili.
Can I have 4 mini ficking chillets?
If you know why I'm smiling, then
I don't even know why you're smiling.
No, it was an inside joke when you said, "You know what bangs."
Uh-oh. That outfit bangs. Throwback humour.
Damn, that vest bangs.
I've got a vest over there. I'm not going to put it on. Like,
Well, you just said it. Crossbreeding. Crossbreeding.
wait,
Let's
is in
talk
like
about crossbreeding.
crossbreeding? Is in like being inbred? Is that what you mean? What do you mean by crossbreeding?
Crossbreed dogs, cats.
Well, like making a dog shag a cat.
Yeah, like
It
what?
won't work.
Think of an animal, 2 animals together, shagging, crossbreeding, and then think of the name.
An orca, and
A whale.
an
you mean.
octopus. An orcoctopus.
Oh, octopus.
An orcoctopus.
What about
Who would win in a fight?
who went out?
Who would win in a fight? 100 dwarves or 100 giants? Actually, 100 dwarfs or 10 giants.
The dwarfs.
Because if you think about it, there's like 10 dwarfs to each giant. Me and my friend Ben Podge, if you're watching, we were discussing this the other day, and we were saying if World War III kicks off, this would be a really good tactic, right?
What,
so
become a giant?
no, you don't become a giant. So when you
Check yourself with some
right, so
mezzo,
say
you
this
go
is
big.
this is Bunker, yeah. So all you guys are behind here, and if they poke their head up, they get shot,
Straight
don't
off.
they?
Yeah.
Bear in mind, most people are around the same height.
So get the dwarfs.
Wait, so what you do is you get your tall people, and then you get your small people, and you line them up like randomly. So you've got like 10 dwarfs, and then 16 tall people, and then 3 dwarfs, and then whatever. Because the reason it was so easy to kill them, you'd get the machine gun and just go in a straight line. But if you've got people of varying sizes, you'd have to go like that, and you'd miss a lot more shots. So whenever you went on a charge, you just have extremely short people,
So you'd be just like.
but you'd miss a lot of shots because you're not just going in a straight line across.
What if it was a sniper?
They can only shoot one person at a time.
But what if you had a line
Even
of
still,
six snipers?
if you're a sniper, you'd still have to go up and down, and it would
But
take
you'd
a
have
lot more
one
time.
person doing one people and then.
But you don't know. That's why you do it randomly, because you
Hmm.
don't know where the small people are and you don't know where the tall people are. Why did they never think of that? Like
Maybe
the
they
British,
just
the
weren't-
British were fucking stupid and went into war
Maybe
when they
there
were
was-
tanks with horses.
Maybe there wasn't dwarfs back then.
There was dwarfs back then. Dwarfs aren't a new
Maybe-
phenomenon.
Nah, they could be. Do
Phenomenal.
you know what I've just thought of?
The notes. We've got more.
We need to add the notes.
We've got more.
Because at the end of the day,
It is
it's
the next day.
It's the note day.
The note day.
So we left off last time because we talked about the dog's arsehole being an IP address. Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about the dog. I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't think we did. No, we explained that to Hugo.
Right.
We didn't.
So a dog's arsehole is like an IP address.
This was again another late night phone call, I believe.
Trenchfoot.
It just does.
It just does. Come in my sandwich and apologise.
I don't remember the story behind that one at all.
Do you remember Scary Albino?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Get that image right now. You need to get that
We'll
image
add
and
that
send
in.
it to me, and
I'll
I'll
add
put it
that
in.
Scary
Where did that come
Albino.
from? I can't
were
remember what we were talking
We
about.
weren't talking about. We were just saying how white people scary at times, and then we were talking about Africa, and then how you can have a white African
Because they're albino.
because they're albino, and I said that'd be scary. You said scary albino, and then we looked it up and found the photo of that guy that looks like he's off his nut.
Yeah, and it's like an,
captioned underneath
and
it.
it's like the best bruh caption. And bear in mind, we weren't on the phone. We were here. We're at my house, and we were a bit unsober. And for like half an hour, we could not stop laughing.
That was fun.
We couldn't breathe.
That was very funny though. They're just the bruh.
It would
It was
just
fucking
whenever we
great.
stopped laughing, we'd just look at each other and go, "Bruh."
Bruh.
Oh, wait, that was.
So we thought of this one last night, and you can explain this one. Can you give a lamp bula curry with a side of light bulbs garnished with some plug sockets and a glass of battery acid?
I mean, there's not really much to explain with that one.
There was.
Oh, I
because
was
we were
talking about lamp. What was I saying? We were
you
talking
made
about
a
curry.
Shit joke. You said, "What's a fucking light bulb's favorite curry?"
Oh yeah, what's a light bulb's favorite curry? A lamp boona, like a lamb Buddha.
And I said lamp bula.
And I was like, that's not
You
a
said,
thing,
You've
mate.
made up a new curry, and I was like, "No, I haven't."
I was like,
And
yeah,
you're
you have a
"Yeah,
lamb bula. It doesn't exist. It's a lamb
And
Buddha.
then we just carried it on and on.
So then I
and
said
on.
what is it? A lamb bula.
A lamp bula curry with a side of light bulbs garnished with some plug sockets and a glass of battery acid.
Sounds pretty tasty, to be fair.
It does sound pretty tasty.
And that would definitely give you the shits.
I
The
think
battery acid.
To be
would-
quite honest with you, I think it'd probably fucking kill you.
No, people
don't
eat light
think-
bulbs.
Yeah, but they don't eat battery acid.
Well, these people that have like when you keister a phone for keisterings, that's when like you go into prison and you put something in your prison pocket, aka your asshole.
Yeah.
And these
okay.
people that like carry like tiny phones, like you can get a phone that's like that big, like tiny, and they like put it in a Ziploc bag and shove it up their ass. But these people like because it's in there where it's like exploded, and they've got like lithium-ion
Oh.
batteries inside of them, and
That
they've died.
would that make them high as fuck though?
No, they die. I mean, I don't know. You can't exactly ask them, can you? They're dead. You know what I mean? Before you stupid deaths, horrible histories. How did you die?
I
Shoved a phone up my arse.
shoved a small phone up my ass and it exploded. Give me fucking
Got
internal
a mint high,
poisoning.
Though. Got a mint high though.
Got a mint high before I went higher.
What if heaven's below us?
If
What
it
if it's
wasn't
all been
below.
wrong? Like Australian people see upside down, don't they?
So do they see hell or heaven?
Exactly. Is heaven to them below, or is heaven to them up? What was it I said the other day about Australian people?
I can't remember.
It was when we were outside your house.
Yeah, and you said so. Oh, you sent a photo to Hugo when he left, and you smiled, and Lib said, "Why are you
Oh,
smiling? You should be frowning."
yeah.
And he said, "Well, Australian people are upside down, so to them it'll be me frowning."
Oh, this is a funny story. So I met Hugo, which is a pocket pussy man, and he had to go back to wherever he lives,
Yeah,
and
he lives in the outback.
yeah, Beck Schick, and so we were like, right, well, you'll get an Uber, get back to the train station. So what Uber did he order?
he ordered a Mercedes.
And we were like, oh,
And
you
he was like,
bougie
"Oh,
bitch.
The Mercedes is on its way.
Like,
It
oh
was
shit, you're getting a Mercedes. And we were all
But
just
no,
like,
but he didn't get an X though. He didn't get an Uber X.
he got an XL.
He got an Uber XL.
And he was like, fuck it, why not? I'll get an Uber XL. It was like £6.
Yeah, 7
So we
quid.
were like, might as well do it. I'll get a Mercedes. It'll be proper nice.
and then
like,
he got a Mercedes.
the best part is, before that, a proper nice Mercedes pulled around, and we were like,
That was a BMW.
oh, like a
The
BMW pulled around, and we were
round.
like, oh shit, it's like your Uber. And he was like, yeah. And then we were like, no,
No, it's a
it's not.
BMW,
Then
that.
he went around the corner,
And then
and then what pulled up?
a big fucking mum's soccer ball van.
Oh,
Mercedes soccer mum. That's what it fucking pulled
it
up.
was fucking disgusting. Bear in mind, it's like a people carrier. So there's like 12 seats in it, and then Hugo just walked up to the guy.
It's like, and he looked so
He was like,
displeased.
oh, and he had to
Got
get in on his own
And the guy just looked and laughed at us all at the window.
because we were just in the window
pissing.
pissing ourselves like, you fucked up there, son. You fucked up there, son.
The Mercedes. It was a proper soccer mum though. It was like a big hatchback van. And the...
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, fucked. Ah, that pissed me off last night about the Queen.
Oh,
So I was.
pass me the popcorn while we talk about
So-
this.
It was what 3:15 in the morning. It was about 3:15 in the morning.
Something like this, something like that.
And I was and a thought that came into my head. We were in a conversation, and then I thought in my head, what socks does the Queen wear?
Yeah.
I was like, she must wear some pretty expensive clothing socks, to be right honest. Like, fucking
She's the queen.
yeah, she's got cash money.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to search it up. Was like, oh right, she shops at such and such a store. So I typed the store in, went on the website. Was like, oh, I wonder how much they are. I have to sign a forum for a fucking to get into the website because it's a ministry form that makes like it's like you have to be in a membership
Yep.
to buy a pair of socks that the Queen has. That well
It's
pissed me
a
off.
royal fucking warrant
A royal warrant to buy a pair of fucking socks. What is the point? What is the point of that? Because at the end of
And
the
the socks,
day,
bear in mind, were they 85?
they went from they vary between £17.99 to 95 quid for a pair of fucking socks.
But the way that you got
I'll
the
just
royal
go fucking
warrant,
Primark.
yeah, the way that you get the warrant is like you have to give money to charity,
you have to give
and you
money
have
to
to have
charity.
supplied something to like the Queen or the royal family for like
Yeah.
was it 4 years?
It's 4 or 5 years you have to be in
And
the
he was
wa-
like, and then he was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna supply to the Queen? And you just went head.
yeah, I'll give the Queen head, and I'll be like, listen, let me have that fucking royal
Liz.
warrant.
Give it over. And then we were like, oh yeah, do you reckon she has a discount code? Like, use
Use-
code Queen a discount to
use
get you
code-
10% off.
Take 10% off Gamer Subs for using the word
Game of socks.
Gamer Socks for using the word Big Les. Big Les, Big Les.
And then we were wondering if the Queen
Watches Big Les.
should we make a petition
We should make a petition
to get the Queen to do a review of Big Les.
and get the fucking Queen to open up the website so I can go and see what
What are you
socks she
talking about?
wears. Say pop.
What are you doing?
No, say,
What are you talking about?
no, say corn.
What the fuck are we doing?
Corn.
What are we doing?
Popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn, mate. Isn't it popcorn? Nah, mate. It's popcorn.
Popcorn.
Oh, we're
So yeah, we then
muppets.
thought the Queen's that posh she eats Vagisil.
Where did that come from? I completely forget.
We were talking about the Queen being posh and how she must be really like because she's old. And you said that what if fucking Prince Philip comes in? Is it Philip?
I think so. I think it's Phil.
Philip comes in and he's like, "Why are you giving my wife head?"
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, well, I want to get the fucking forum to be able to actually see what socks she's wearing.
Well, if you're given a head, you've probably seen her socks by
No,
that
'cause
point.
she probably took them off. Getting
Do you
comfy.
reckon the Queen gets round in socks and sliders?
Well, she can do what she wants, can't she?
Yeah,
Like I
but
said,
we-
she could
we-
probably run through London completely butt naked.
I mean, she
'cause
could
can't
because
get arrested.
General Butt Naked. Do you know who General Butt Naked is? Oh my god, he's basically
General butt naked.
he's called General Butt Naked. I believe he's somewhere in like I'm gonna fuck this up and sound really bad. It's either in like Ghana or it's an African country where it's like war torn. And he basically he goes into battle with these like child soldiers, and he's like a well-renowned like bad guy, but he believes that he can't get shot by bullets if before each battle he gets a child, wraps him around a lamppost, and cuts the heart out from the back, and then eats the heart and drinks the blood, and then all these soldiers go into battle naked, completely naked, and he is still alive.
Because he did that.
That's what he thinks. He thinks that he just can't get shot. So he got the name General Butt Naked.
General, get it now. I thought you were fucking saying it was like a YouTube channel or something. I was like,
No. He's like a warlord.
General Butt Naked.
Generally butt naked.
Yeah,
Most of the time he is.
So yeah, the Queen uses Vagisil to eat.
She eats Vagisil.
Yeah.
She get
She's
hook
that-
up with your brother.
Cat food and Vagisil.
Cat food and Vagisil. Cat food with the side of Vagisil to wash it down.
What?
Should we get your brother on the podcast?
We should get my brother on the podcast at some point.
I'll get him a complimentary. Should we get him to eat cat food on the podcast?
Yeah.
What cat food does he like? Whiskers? Did he eat Whiskers?
You gotta get the most posh one.
Fuck that. He's coming to a working class household. He can have what we've got.
Working class. You
He
got
can
any
have-
whiskers?
Got any whiskers? Right, mate, you got any whiskers? I'm a bit peckish. Go to a kebab shop. Yo, mate.
Can I have a
You can have a tin of whiskers.
Have a plain naan with a whisker.
You just spat popcorn on me. It's the second time you've spat on me. You Gimp, stop spitting on me. Swallow it like a man.
Listen, you fucking spat coke on me last time we were here.
Yeah, but that was for comedy reasons.
Right?
That wasn't funny.
That's what my gob spits.
You gob spits. Does it
Spit
not
mouth.
swallow? Would you? Right. If you had to do a gay porno. Oh, wait, there it is.
Beautiful.
No, there's the popcorn that you just spat on me. If you were in a gay porn situation.
Yeah.
And if you spit, you get £1,000. If you swallow, you get £5,000.
Spit.
Really?
Mhm.
For
£6,000.
£5,000? It's already
Well,
in your
just-
mouth, though.
I'll just swallow some guy's cum.
Yeah.
Would you?
It's already in your mouth.
No. I spit. In fact, I wouldn't even be there in the first
No, you are.
place.
You're tied down. BDSM shoot.
Without consent.
No, you gave consent. You signed a waiver.
Did I know that I was getting £5,000 for swallowing?
Yeah, it's in the contract. It's like £1,000
Right,
if
well,
you
if I'd
spit.
already signed a waiver and I knew that I was getting £5,000 for swallowing, then fuck it.
You do it.
I don't know, maybe.
You've heard it here first. Someone get £5,000 and make him swallow your cum.
No, because if I'd already signed the waiver, then I can't go back. I'm gonna get cum in my mouth one way.
See, I'm glad that your mum's gonna watch this.
No, because at the end of the day, right, you said that I've signed a waiver. If I didn't sign the waiver, then I wouldn't be there. I'd be like, no, I'm not
Yeah, you were
doing
in
it.
you were in the situation.
If I got tricked into signing the waiver, I know I'm gonna get jizz
you
in
weren't
my mouth
tricked
at some-
into it.
Well, I
You
wouldn't.
went- you
I'm
went-
not
you went-
gay. I won't be there.
You willfully went into it. You literally we were talking about this the other day when you were like, so imagine you were in like a bar and you shagged a gay lad. And your girlfriend's there and you're like, right, love.
No,
Like-
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't be in that situation. I wouldn't get myself in that situation. I'd be more than happy to stay away from that porno.
What it? Right. Here's
Would
one.
you?
Here's one.
Which one? No, let's have the. Which one would you do?
Swallow it.
So you get £5,000.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a stupid question. £5,000, mate.
Yeah, but you've already put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, £5,000. If I'm getting paid £5,000, I'll do
So you
it.
saw the sheet and it said, if you swallow my jizz, you get £5,000. You were like, yeah, go on.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's £5,000, mate. £5,000. That's more than a year's wages.
Rather go and rob a bank than swallow someone's jizz.
Yeah, but you get caught. And then when you're in prison for being
I'd
caught.
rather be caught.
Yeah, but then when you're in prison for being caught, you'll have to swallow a jizz for no money, just so that you don't die. So like,
I'll live the rest of my life knowing that
you
I was in a
would
gay
not survive
porno
in
and
prison.
I would not. No.
Oh, do you know what we plan to talk about?
Oh,
Apocalypse.
apocalypse!
So right,
Apocalypse now.
good film. Right, so World War III kicks off. Nukes go.
Yeah.
The world.
Explode.
No, the world didn't explode. The world,
Destroy.
nuclear wasteland. It's like Fallout. What's your plan? Right now, you're at home. You've got an hour before the bombs hit.
But I don't know the bombs are hitting.
You do. It's all over the news.
Right. Okay. So I've got an hour.
You've got an hour to
How would I
get your
survive?
shit. What's your plan? You've got an hour to
From-
get the shit that you need, get out, go wherever you want to go. What do you do?
From my childhood. Wait, how many? Wait, we got to section this down so you get 5 pieces of food, 1 drink.
No, whatever you can carry. Just
No,
plausible. If
5
you've got a car,
We'll keep
you can
it
fill
simple.
the car.
We'll keep it simple. 5 pieces of food, 1 drink. You're allowed to keep that on you. 2 drinks because you're gonna need a bit more, and then you got to find your own supplies when you're on the other side, and where you'd stay. So the 5 foods that I'd probably take: chicken fucking sticks. What they call the chicken skewers
Chicken-
from Aldi.
Right.
They are bad. They are. Cheetos, red hot Cheetos. Beef, gotta get a bit of beef. Gotta get a bit of protein.
Yep.
Get a bit of veg in there. Gotta get probably like a stick of celery.
To survive a nuclear fallout, get a
Then-
stick of celery.
And then obviously you're gonna need some like scran afterwards.
Vagisil.
Vagisil, right? And then my 2 drinks would probably have to be Rubicon Mango or KA fucking
Recharge.
no KA
Black grape.
Black Grape KA, and then I don't know about my second option. I'd probably have to come back to it. Probably water.
Can I just say you're dying?
Yeah, I'd probably.
Right.
Well, I'm gone. So, that'd be that. And if I've known anything from my childhood, from Indiana Jones, I would rent my fucking fridge out and sit in it. Turn that shit off and sit in that fridge with a load of blankets. And wait till it's over. And then come out and I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to scrap these Cheetos and then put a bullet through my brain.
You don't have a gun.
Well, I'll just eat some musty water or something from the floor.
Some musty water.
I'll go and find some like proper hazardous dog shit and just start scranning it.
Right. Here's what you'd done wrong. First off, all that food goes off.
It doesn't when the bombs have gone off.
Yeah, it does.
What, in the space of an hour?
No, but you're supposed to be trying to survive.
Yeah, no, I just eat it, I'll become a fat cunt, and then go out and find some shit, and then go
Yeah,
die.
but all the food outside's going to be radiated. So what you want to do, in that hour, go to your garden, find any, like, say you've got, like, potatoes growing. You get the plant, you bring it inside, put it in an air sealed bag, whatever. So you get, like, your potatoes are great, carbohydrates, energy. You get some, like, fruit. You basically get your 5 foods. No, I'm
You're
alright.
gonna get your pack of ciggies as well. You're gonna need a pack of ciggies.
You've already got enough cancer from the radiation.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna need more cancer because pack of ciggies will help you through.
No,
anything.
right. So basically, you get all your food, you got all your plants. You want plants, and then just to tide you over, you get a tin of tomato soup, something like that. I'd get chicken noodle soup because
That would all. Yeah.
it's better. Get that protein from that, definitely not chicken. And then my drinks,
Right.
I'd take 1 bottle of water, but I'd sacrifice a drink for water purification tablets.
Have you seen those fucking things where the straws, the light
Yeah,
straws?
I've seen them.
I'd get one of them.
They're pretty cool. Yeah, get one of those. And
Why don't they just
in
give
my
them
room,
Africa?
I've got an air rifle that'll do some damage.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a machete, and where I would go is to Costco.
Costco.
Now, the reason you go to Costco, yeah, they've got food. That's decent.
Don't they have like a fridge thing in the back or something?
Yeah, they have a bit of food. Not loads, but everyone's going to go, I'll go Tesco. I'll go Sainsbury's. That's where all the food is. That's immediately, your first thought is, I'll go where the food is. Well, that's everyone's first thought. And in a nuclear apocalypse, if you've ever played Fallout, bandits are a thing.
Yeah.
So you go where you don't think people would go. Like, your first thought wouldn't have been, let's go Costco.
No, my
Because
first
they're just
thought would
TVs
probably be
and
fine.
things. So you go Costco, and there's all these big metal fucking barrier things in there.
Yeah.
Like where you've got all things stacked up. Knock 2 of those over at the entrance, so no one else can get in. Board it up. Go find a walkie-talkie or something, because they'll sell walkie-talkies in Costco. It's fucking Costco. Get on a frequency and just send out broadcasts from Costco, right?
Right.
You go have like the Costco pizza, do what you want, chill out, get in a hot tub. They have hot tubs in Costco, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Just fill up a bit of a hot tub with that nuclear water. Grow some wings, Red Bull. And just
Sponsored by
kinda-
Red Bull.
smashed by Red Bull, and just kind of hang out in Costco for a bit. I've already got my gun, got my air rifle, got a machete,
Right.
got my water purification. I can plant seeds, use compost in Costco, these drinks in Costco. I'm all good.
But the
Your
bombs, have
fault.
already, the bombs have already gone off, mate.
These are the bombs haven't hit us. They're just a nuclear fallout.
Yeah, but the bombs have got off, so the explosion would have spread. You ever played Fallout?
Yeah, and these buildings.
Yeah. There's buildings, but they're all fucking shattered to shit, and the people inside of them are all skeletons.
Yeah, but you don't go. No, they're
All
skeletons.
mutated.
They're skeletons because they were there when the explosion went off. You're not there when the explosion went off. We're saying in this scenario that you're alive. The
Yeah, no, but
radiation, when
you
the
need to
bomb
find a
goes off,
place
you're
to-
in your house.
But you need
can't
to
stay
find a
in your
place
house.
to actually settle to actually survive
Costco.
the bomb. Yeah, but you're gonna need a fridge. It's hide in the fridge.
I'll just
to
become friends
block
with
the
cockroaches.
radiation.
I'll just get millions of cockroaches and lie in a bucket with them.
I guess so. I guess that could work. But then again,
Would
Does
you
it look
become a
like-
bandit?
yeah.
You wouldn't survive.
No, actually, I'd be a lone
A
wanderer.
lone ranger.
A lone wanderer.
If you could take one person with you, who would you take? Throughout history.
Scooby Doo.
Bear Grylls.
Scooby Doo.
Bear Grylls.
Scooby Doo.
Actually, Post Malone.
Nah, Scooby Doo.
I'd go with Post Malone. Post Malone has a bunker in the one point where I think he said it on the H3H3 podcast. He's got a bunker where it's like the one place in America where if bombs hit, like say the East Coast, it's like the tiny, like a say 10-mile radius where it wouldn't be as bad as everywhere else, and he's got a bunker there. Or I'd go to the fucking.
But you don't know Post Malone.
No, but I said anyone. I'll just.
You won't just be chatting.
I'll bring a
Post
Bud
Malone.
Light.
But hey, Post Malone.
He'll want a Bud Light in the apocalypse. He might have run out. I've got some. It's like, yo, I've got 2 Bud Lights.
My offer still stands if I'd take Scooby Doo. Because why would you not want a talking dog?
Because you just go crazy.
Yeah, but the talking dog would be keeping you amused.
Oh, would it? What if it's just depressed? It don't mean it's funny.
I mean,
It could just be a really depressed talking dog.
Scooby Doo's not depressed.
It's just like, Raggy,
Rick.
I want to die. Who does that sound like then?
Fucking. I want to die.
I want to die.
Goofy.
Uh-huh.
Wait, it sounded like fucking.
He sounded like X.
Elvis Presley.
No, he sounded like. He sounded like a car horn.
And my titty. So,
So you're dead.
I'm dead. Good.
Good.
I don't have to sit there and watch everyone suffer.
Any other theoreticals?
Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse. That one's pretty easy. Just lock your door.
Zombie, yeah, but you need food, so you'd have to go out and get the food. So how would you
Seeds.
get out and get it? But what if you don't have any seeds and the zombies have already infested the world?
Just get seeds before. That's why doomsday preppers are a thing. They're ready for when it happens.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
So
So obviously, all of a sudden, you'd get a knock on your door or something hits you.
a zombie's not gonna knock on
No,
your door politely like,
no, I mean,
"You alright,
like-
mate? Gonna go in."
I mean, like if somebody knocks on your door and is like, "Oh shit, I need a place to hide." There's people trying to eat me around my house.
Round at your
You-
house.
You wouldn't fucking know around at my house.
There's people trying to eat my ass.
Zombie apocalypse where they eat your ass instead of your flesh. But like you wouldn't know, so you'd have to be prepared. So I think I'd survive in a zombie apocalypse, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, got my machete.
Well, not just a machete, but you need like. Have you ever seen? It's really shit Netflix series. But there's a Netflix series called, I think it's called Daybreak or something like that, and it's where all these kids have survived and the adults have turned into zombies.
Right.
And there's a few adults that have survived it because they've mutated. And he uses, like the Fallout suit, instead of like the body armor like that,
Yeah.
it's like the gas mask, the Watcher sort of thing with the gas mask and everything. Everything's covered. I'd probably get something like that to keep
Where would
yourself
you get it
protected.
from?
Make it. You don't have to fucking get
You're
an
a
outfit.
monk. You don't know how to make those.
I don't know how to make a gas mask.
You just put a bin bag on.
Yeah. Stick it off my ears, pretend I'm a kite.
Pretend you're a kite.
Yeah, just run outside.
And just start flying away.
Just take shitloads of LSD and then just sit there and just be tripping out. whilst-
Imagine watching the Earth, like the scene in Fallout where the bomb goes off. Imagine watching that on LSD.
There's a music video to a song that I used to watch ages and ages ago, and it's where this guy wants to go to the moon so badly, and he's Chinese, so they're all like pushing him towards his education. They're all like, it's dead stereotypical, and he goes to the moon, and he finally gets
How
there.
does he get there?
Like,
Just
like
walk?
no, he gets obviously scholarship and everything to become
A
an
moon
astronaut and a moon man.
A cheese man.
And he gets to the moon, and as he gets there and lands and puts the flag down and plants his flag and chills out, he turns around and he sees the world explode in front of him. Now, how fucked would that be to watch that? You're on the moon where there's a little minimum oxygen left, and you just see the world explode in front of you. That would fuck you up for life.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd have a wank on the moon.
But your dick would crumble.
Well, no, you just go inside the suit.
You can't go inside the suit.
No,
Your body
no,
seal.
like
You can't just
I'm
sit
not
there
saying
and go,
get your dick out.
You can't just sit there and go.
I'm not saying.
Just tossing one off in the bodysuit, like.
No, you just kind of give
Sat
yourself a
there-
rub,
Sat there rubbing your dick, like.
rubbing your gooch on the moon.
Gooch rubbing on the moon.
Although to be fair, I'm pretty sure if you sneeze in a spacesuit, you die
Why?
because of the pressure.
Your eyes just explode.
I think so. So if you came, imagine that
If
you
you came,
died.
imagine
You
if you-
died because you came on the moon. You would be the
That would-
first and last ever person to
come
come on the moon.
But if you jizzed in space, it'd just float off.
Well, no, because it's inside your suit.
But isn't your suit?
No, you've not
anti-gravity,
taken.
though?
Yeah, but it's still inside your suit. It doesn't mean
So
things
when
go
you,
through it.
when you jizz, would it stick
It
to the
just-
sides, or would it just start floating up and into your mask? You just got jizz floating around your mask.
You get like
Just
a windscreen wiper inside. So right, I'd just be honest. I'd probably just be like, let's see how long I can hold my breath. Just
Just be like.
your head just fucking explodes.
No, but then he finds this guy. Like he goes and thinks he can find a woman to reproduce with, and he goes
On
to
the
this-
moon.
No, like there's another person in the space station,
Oh,
and he goes to the space station,
and it's his mum.
and it's not even a girl at all; it's a guy, and he starts getting really upset, and the guy just hands him a controller, and they start just playing Xbox, and then that's it. The end of the
Yeah,
music
I'd do
video.
that.
The rest of your life.
Yeah.
Just scram fucking shit in a bag and just.
Yeah.
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 So,
Oh, start a podcast.
start a podcast. Hey guys.
That means everyone on the planet would be watching you.
Did you know that when you were the youngest person alive at one point in your life?
Yeah.
Also, you've known your parents the whole of your life, whereas they've only known you
Part of it.
for a part of it.
Do you know broken clock is right twice a day?
A broken clock.
Is right twice a day. Do you know you're gay?
Wait.
I just thought I should let you know. Your parents told me.
Yeah. Okay, that's alright.
Your mum actually pays me to be friends with you because she's worried that you're lonely.
Well, my mum pays me to be alive, so it's okay.
No, she doesn't. She beats you. Sorry, Jake's mum.
She doesn't beat me. Don't worry. She's good. She's a good mother.
Not what you told me. I'm joking. I feel uncomfortable now that I know your mum's watching this.
No, but. I think it's just a case where, when it comes to scenarios, you don't actually know until you're there.
Yeah, everyone says like, oh yeah, like the I'm a Celebrity thing. Everyone's like, open what you want. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I've got,
Everyone's like, open what you
I'm
want.
just saying, I've got food. Open what you want. Best chocolate.
That's what I'm gonna do. Put a whole nut on your face.
Not 3/4 of it.
Put a whole nut in my astronaut suit.
So you do. So you do nugget farm.
No,
You didn't even answer the question.
yeah,
So you'd do it. How
I
much
would-
would you have to get paid?
10 grand.
10 grand. What about just like a normal one-on-one scene?
One-on-one scene,
Yeah.
15 grand.
So you'd get asked to pay. You'd want to be paid more to have sex with a woman.
Oh, no. I thought you meant with a nugget. I was like, hang on. No. It depends what the woman is. If it's some fake taxi shit, then I'll be like, right, no.
Do it for free.
Right, but someone like,
Have you seen the guy on Fake Taxi, the video where he tries to jump on the bonnet? And he slips. That's fucking... And the, are you sure you're 18? Yeah, do you want to see my ID? Nah, fuck it. FBI, open up!
So, this should be out by this Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of
First day
people
back
waiting.
at college.
No, not for me. I'm on Wednesday.
Come in.
Yeah, I'm coming. Of course I'm going to come in.
Gang. We need to
Do you
talk
think I
about
have anything
podcasts.
else good to do in my life?
We need to walk around college and see how many dirty looks we get.
See how many people
From
can
people
watch it.
coming up to us being like, "Cum rag, pocket pussy." They're gonna be our new nicknames. You got cum rag.
Cum rag and pocket pussy.
The gang.
The gang of cum rag and pocket pussy.
Yeah.
The miscellaneous adventures of cum rag and pocket pussy.
The miscellaneous adventures of cum rag and pocket pussy. With a side of light bulb.
With a side of light bulb. That can be like our pet dog.
Should we just carry a light bulb on a lead? I'll bring my cum rag, where it's like a scarf.
I'll bring my pocket pussy and put it on my head.
We vaped out of his pocket pussy.
Yeah, they all made me get it out.
Yeah.
They all wanted to see my cummy jizz and stuff.
Your cummy in daddy's tummy.
That fucking thing you put on before.
That video. If anyone's ever seen it, I think it's called Daddy's Cummies.
Oh,
It's a poem. It's beautiful.
it's beautiful. Made me cry.
No, that was because I was choking you. Ow! You hit my nose.
Puff.
It was my...
Ow! In my nose.
It's a septum piercing. It hurts.
Yeah, I have ball piercings and you still suck them.
Ow!
Owie!
I will twat you.
Owie.
Do you want me to break your arm?
It depends. Ooh. Owie! So, going back onto the scale before of...
You were 12 stone.
Yeah.
What scale? What scale are you on about?
You took me up, I forgot now because you
We're
said
talking
12
about
stone.
porn, and then we were talking about space coming.
Well, space coming could be cool. I could make that into a film. Gravity. The space coming.
Come on. No, what would you call it? You call it... It's not the only white thing on the moon.
The only white thing on the moon.
Semen.
Wait, no,
Why is it
they
called
sail.
semen?
Because they sail.
No, but your cum doesn't sail.
Yeah, but it swims.
Yeah, but why is it called... Why is it called semen? They're not little men.
Because it's salty.
How do you know?
Don't know.
What if you drink pineapple juice?
I don't know. If you smoke, it makes you semen salty, apparently. And vaping's alright, it just makes you semen fucking gay.
It makes you semen fruity.
Fruity semen.
Fruity semen.
Live it up.
Sounds like Morgan Freeman.
Fruity semen.
A gay Morgan Freeman.
Fruity semen.
Fruity Freeman. I love Morgan Freeman. I'm gonna cry when he dies.
Ain't it?
You heard about the Mandela effect?
Yes, the Mandela effect is one thing that I stick by all the time, to be quite honest with you. I think that is a real theory.
It is fucking weird.
The Mandela effect, where you think of something that you think is definitely real, but it actually isn't.
Or
And
it's
you've had
like
it
you thought.
implanted into your brain.
So it's like everyone thought that Nelson Mandela died. Like if you look on like Google search terms, people remember him dying in like 2010,
Yeah.
2015, around that time.
He didn't.
He died like years and years before that. And then like one of the most famous ones.
Was that bear thing?
No,
wasn't it?
no, Luke, I am your father. Never says it. He says no, I am your father, but everyone remembers it as Luke, I am your father. And then like, what's the tip of Pikachu's tail?
Black.
No. He has like a zigzag line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
No,
black.
look.
Yeah, no,
The
I know
tip-
it's a zigzag line, but it's
no,
black.
the tip itself isn't black.
The tip isn't black.
See?
What the fuck?
The tip's white. Yellow. But his tail isn't black.
Different Mandela effects are fucking weird. Like there was a TV show to do with bears. I can't remember what it's called.
It's like a kids' TV show,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and everyone thought it was something else. but then it was completely fucking different, and they missed a letter out. It's weird. It is very weird. The Mandela effect is a very confusing scenario, and I think it's to do with media. I think that media is controlling brains, not in a way that's like mind control, but it's kind of like they put information into your
Well,
head.
have you ever heard of
The mind frequency
Project? What was it? The American government basically kidnapped people and put them on LSD.
Pretty cool.
No, like they like mind controlled them with LSD and like made them do things. It was fucking weird. I can't remember what it's called.
Fucking well, there's another theory called the something syringe theory, where
The dick syringe.
it's something
You
in
just
a
have to
syringe.
insert it.
A dick e-cig.
A vape cock.
But it's called something syringe theory, where
Put the food away. We're gonna stop eating now.
media is entitled to add frequencies in every day that you do. Everything that you do that's to do with technology, it has a frequency, and that frequency that you hear is implanted into your brain. You can't hear it, but it's there, and it's implanted into your brain to make you think of things.
So whenever you talk, I think of sex.
And whenever you talk, I just think of beautiful. Owie.
Owie! It's a love-hate relationship. I did not fuck my cat. I did not come on my cat.
I did not fuck my cat.
I did not put my dick anywhere near my cat. Love Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson is a fucking...
Shout out to Shane Dawson. That was funny when he got accused of being a nonce. I love. Do you know what I love? Do you know what I love? How easily that word gets thrown around in the UK.
Being a nonce is like the new black. It's like being a nonce is like.
You are digging a hole.
No, being a nonce is like the new fucking.
Being a nonce is right. It is illegal.
Yeah, but being a nonce to people
Being
these
black
days...
is not being illegal.
No, I'm not saying that. I meant like a colour black. Like, orange is the new black. It's like being a nonce is the new favouritism thing.
So you don't mean like a black person?
No, I wouldn't be a nonce, but I'm saying everyone fucker else seems to have come out
But
as a
do you-
nonce, like Michael Jackson and shit.
But did you mean like a black person?
No, I meant a fucking black colour. You fucking took it the wrong way.
Yeah, I thought you were just saying like...
No, I meant orange is the new black. And it's like a colour is a favouritised colour.
Right. I thought
being
you
a
were.
nonce
I
to
thought you were
everyone.
saying being a nonce is like being a black person, and I was going to say, Jake, you cannot say that.
No, fucking being a nonce at the moment to everyone, like loads of fucking celebrities are like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
I did this, I did that.
It's a big meme.
Like, it's a big
He's like the bald nonce. If anyone's seen the bald nonce,
the bald nonce is.
I can't breathe. What are you doing? Like it's genuinely
You've
mean.
ruined my vacation.
He's English. You've ruined my holiday.
That's it. You've ruined my
You've
holiday.
ruined my holiday. But like, oh, it's a meme. Something that I do whenever I get bored. I will watch like nonces get caught.
It is quite fun.
The
All
UK ones are so much
all
better
the
than the US
Indonesian
ones.
men making buildings underwater. That stresses me out.
It's got like ancient technology in it.
They make like huts
Like
underwater.
like swimming pools. I'm like, yo,
Why do you need a swimming pool underwater?
underground. Do you mean?
No, they do it underwater.
Because it's cool. Gets views. It bangs.
Why
Look how
would
much
you-
money they're making.
I fucking put a swimming pool underwater. It completely defies the order of the swimming pool.
Well, no, because they have them in SpongeBob. They have a beach in SpongeBob. What's the point
The
in
only
that?
real thing that I've ever seen in SpongeBob that makes sense is a tree wearing a snorkel.
Why does that make sense?
Because there's a tree underwater.
There's trees underwater. These volcanoes underwater.
Yeah, but you can't have like a fucking oak tree under the water.
Why can't you? Cut
Because-
it down and throw it in the water.
Yeah, but then it's dead.
Put its roots in the ground with it. It's got a lot of water.
If you plant a seed of an
Put it in-
oak tree underwater, it doesn't grow because there's no oxygen getting to it.
Put a little straw in. Do you reckon that would work? If you got like tree seeds. Are they called tree seeds?
Saplings.
It's Minecraft. Minecraft.
Saplings.
Minecraft furnace. Don't say it. If you got saplings and put them like underwater, or you like put them in like a little fucking like Tupperware container, and then like fed like a straw to air.
Yeah. I don't think it'd work.
Would it grow?
No, because
If you like
it's
put
gotta
it in
grow
dirt
through,
and shit.
No, because it's got to grow through oxygen.
Yes, you have a
But
straw
there's nowhere for it to grow.
into the box, so you just get a really small tree.
But you can't have a small tree because it'll break the box. And then when it breaks the box, it'll die because it's got no oxygen.
Yeah, but it could live for a bit.
No, it's got no oxygen.
The straw.
So how do fucking
The straw
how does
comes out of
seaweed
the
li-
box.
How does seaweed live underwater?
That's not a tree.
Yeah, but it's a plant.
It's a water-based plant.
Yeah, but you need
That's
oxygen.
like saying how did sharks live underwater? They were built
'Cause
to
they have
live
gills.
underwater.
Seaweed doesn't have gills.
Because it's a plant. It doesn't have to move.
It does.
No,
It needs sunlight.
Yeah, but it gets sunlight. It doesn't have to move. It opens up and shit.
It opens up. Turns into a fucking transformer.
Oh,
Seaweed in disguise.
Transformers. Seaweed in disguise.
Fucking seaweed.
Seaweed in these nuts. I see weed in those nuts. Put the weed down. FBI, open up. Your arms look veiny right now.
I know. I'm taking steads.
No, you've not. You have not, mate.
No, it's like when I was younger. I always remember the fucking
First time you took steroids.
Yeah, the first time I ever took. No, when I was younger, I used to think that fucking. Oh, what was I saying now? Oh, I've completely fucking lost track of what I was saying.
You always do it.
Seaweed.
Kids.
The seaweed.
The first time you touched a kid.
I've never touched a kid. Do I look like a nonce?
That answer that.
No, the first time that I ever thought that fish fucking swam underwater, I was like, hang on. How the fuck do they swim under... I've just seen a fucking cat then.
My cat isn't.
I've just seen a fucking cat there. I'm not even shitting you out. Something's wrong with this room. The printer's turning on. I've seen cats.
I do have a cat, but the cat isn't up here.
Have you had an exorcism in this room?
No, but there used to be a little ghost. Well, there is a little ghost.
A little ghost. Just
There's
a little
a
one.
presence of a little girl.
That one. How big are we talking?
Like, maybe 8 inches deep in your mom. Sorry, Jake's mom. No, like there is a presence of a little
So
girl.
you're telling me you have a ghost of an 8-year-old girl in your bedroom?
Do you want me to explain it? Right. So this bedroom used to be. It's all of my sisters have had this bedroom. I get what you're getting at. Shut up.
You have an
My-
8-year-old girl in your bedroom.
She
FBI,
bullies-
open up.
She bullies me. So
She
she bullies.
Stop.
Right. So basically, all my sisters have had this room before I had it. So I've got 4 older sisters. We've all been in it. We never discussed it. We never spoken about it. And when I eventually got this room, I started just feeling a little bit weird when I was in it. I started move up a bit. I started feeling a little bit weird whenever I was in it. And you see that point on the stairs where you got your back towards the wall. Whenever I got there on the stairs, I would feel a presence behind me, and I don't know why, but I could just tell it was a little girl. And it sounds daft, but whatever. So I was like, right, this is weird. And then I would wake up and I get sleep paralysis. And I'd wake up and I'd see a figure that looked like a little girl, and I'm like, oh shit. And then basically months and months and months went by, and I spoke to. Oh, actually, before that, there was a little like ballerina doll like pot glass figure, and I made a little stop motion video with it because I thought that's cool. I'm bored. I'm edgy. I do film studies. So I made a little stop motion video with it, and I told one of my sisters, and she was like, "Wait, so you feel a presence in your room?" And I was like, "Yeah. Did you ever?" And she was like, "Yeah, I have a little girl." I was like, "We'd
Fuck
never
off.
spoken about it. We'd never spoken about it before." And I was like, "Okay, weird." So then I go to my other sister, and I'm like, "Did you ever feel anything in the loft? Presence of a little girl?" Fuck off. Went to my other sister, and I was like, "Do you ever feel anything? Presence of a little girl?" And I said, just random conversation. I was like, "Oh, I made a stop motion video with this little glass doll thing." What does she say? I did that, and that's when I started feeling presence of a little girl. So I was like, I've just unleashed a fucking spirit.
I just unleashed a demon in my room.
And one night, when I'd finished the stop motion video, it was here, right? It was literally right here, the little glass figure. I woke up, it was moved up there on my wardrobes.
Where is it now?
Smashed. I threw it out the window.
You just dipped it.
Yeah. I ain't fucking with that. It was there, and then I woke up and it was there.
Do you still get the presents?
Yeah.
Still.
She's like mischievous. Like, she's not. I completely believe in the supernatural. Like, I can tell that she's not out to get me. She's just like.
Well, that's what
"You're a
I feel.
prick."
That's what I feel is like when it comes to shit like that. I'm very, very aware.
Heebie-jeebies. I get the heebie-jeebies.
Who you gonna call?
Yo, mama. Sorry, Jake's mom.
It's definitely not her then.